right, just about ready for baseball. Johnny DeLuca steps to the plate for the Whites. And we're underway here in the home opener.
Inside, ball one.
Bunting for a hit. And foul ball. 1-2 now. Oh, that got him. First batter of the game is hit by the pitch. Now the third baseman, Colson Montgomery. And a big swing and a miss. In the air, left field. And there's one down. One out man at first. And now it's Bobby Witt Jr., third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Here goes the runner. Pitch inside.
Nope. That's inside.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. This one in the air, right field. Lunges for it, but it drops for a hit. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second, and it's 1-0. Man at first with one gone. Now here is Munetaka Murakami. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball one.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. The 1-1. Runner on the move. There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely.
Runner goes again. That misses. Throw bounces in, and he's safe. Runner on at third, one gone. This one in the air, center field. Sosa should have this one. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Witt scores, and they lead by 2. Andy Pages now at the plate.
Andy Pages.
In the air to left center. Cruz on the move to the alley. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back now in the Bronx and getting the start for the White Sox, Jesus Luzardo. How about a report on him, Chris?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Lenny Sosa stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball.
There's a line drive to left field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Aaron Judge swings through it for strike 1. That one missed. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Hit on the ground to short. Witt. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Juan Soto getting ready to hit. Swing at a ground ball. Just foul down the right field line. Wow. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way.
Got him swinging for the K. And that is a big first out. Here's Pete Alonso. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Ball inside.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Montgomery over to second, on to first, double play. Back for more from the Bronx. Top of the second, Jonathan Aranda steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Ball, that's in.
Check swing called strike. And it's a ball and a strike. Fried, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Arenado. And quickly one away in the second. Chase Mydroff digs in now.
Chase Mydroff.
Hard liner. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Lane Thomas. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He sends it out of here. And they add on. It's 3-0. Here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. He swings and fouls one off. That one fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. White Sox draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. It's now bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Willie Castro.
Willie Castro.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And the leadoff man aboard. So now it's Nolan Arenado.
Aye.
to center and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Next is the designated hitter, Agustin Ramirez. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. Out towards right center field. DeLuca makes his way towards it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score in a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Dylan Cruz swings through it for strike one.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1.
DeLuca gets under it, and he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. The tag, save, and across to score comes the run from third. Now at the plate, Edgar Caro.
Ball 1.
Arenado, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the air to left center. And that is that. Back in the Bronx, new inning getting started. Johnny DeLuca steps to the plate for the White. Sox. That smash towards center. And there's one down. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Fly to left his first time. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. More numbers retired and more world championships than any other franchise. The impact the Yankees have had on baseball really second to none. And you come here to this yard, and it's all on display. Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike 2.
It's an organization for me when I was traded from the San Francisco Giants to the Yankees and put on those pinstripes for the first time. Not just me. You'll hear other guys say it. They feel like they put on a big league uniform for the first time, even though they had worn another big league uniform.
Got him swinging. 2 down, bases empty. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Foul ball there. Let me put you on the spot. You played in Chicago. You talked about a little bit of time with the Yankees, but New York style pizza or Chicago style pizza?
Well, I've got to say New York pizza because I'm trying.
And that is that. Back here in New York as we go to the last of the third. Lenny Sosa stepping in now for the Yankees. Hit hard, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw to second is offline.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Oh, look at the stop. The tag got him. Wow, what a play. So now with 1 away and a man at second. And now it's Juan Soto. Struck out swinging his first time. In the dirt. And a breaking ball misses outside. That's off the mark. Ball 3. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Man at second. Swing and a miss.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 down. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. DeLuca under this one. And that is the inning. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx as we go to the top of the 4th. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one laced to center and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next to Chicago.
Jonathan Aranda steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's 0 for 1. In the air out to center. Castro makes the grab on the run. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now it's the second baseman, Chase Mydroff. 0 for 1 so far.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The White Sox trying to break this one open. Top half of inning number 4. This one in the air center field. That's out number 2. Here's Lane Thomas now.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Here's a 1-1. Hit in the air, center field. Cruz settles under this one, and that'll do it. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the 4th, Willie Castro stepping in now for the Yankees.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up into this point.
That's a ball.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man on base to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here's Nolan Arenado. That's in there. Strike 1. That's a strike. Strike 3. Got got him looking on the changeup.
Next for the Yankees, the designated
One out man at first. Agustin Ramirez stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And the 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2. Now a snap throw to first. Back safely. Castro stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Here comes the throw. And he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Dylan Cruz. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. There's a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Fouls away the first offering. Two on, 1 out. That one way inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double play. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. We go to the top of the fifth. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Luis Torrens. Max Fried will go to work. In the air to left center. Can't get there, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Shortened the bunt and missed it, and the count 1-1.
That's ball 2.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2. In the dirt. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Out to center. Cruz has a beat on it. And there's 1 down. Colson Montgomery will hit next.
The third baseman, Colson Montgomery.
And that one fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. There's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Yeah, that's fouled off. Center field. Cruz on the move and makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back in the Bronx, here's the Yankees catcher now, Edgar Caro. Out towards right center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Lenny Sosa. Fought off foul. And that one fouled off.
No, inside.
Carroll gets his lead at first with nobody out. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Here's Judge now. Here's the 0-1. Base hit, 1 run in already. The throw in. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. Here's Juan Soto, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Ball, that's out.
Soto goes 6'1", 225 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
That's
Struggled a little
2.
bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
2 runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. There's a swing and a miss. Stays alive. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Late with the swing there. That one to first. The tag, and he's out. 3rd out. Back in the Bronx, top of the 6th inning.
On the mound, he's looking to keep momentum on their side with a quick inning. Keep those runs they just scored in the bank instead of handing them right back.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Judge under it. And there's one away. Andy Pajes now at the plate, 1 for 2.
Andy Pajes.
This one high in the air to left center. Takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Stepping in, Jonathan Aranda.
The first baseman, number 8, Jonathan Aranda.
Aranda tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Nope, he held back. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. Judge moving under this one. And that's the 3rd out. Back at Yankee Stadium. We go bottom 6. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Tobias Myers. Swing and a foul out of play.
You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
In the air to left center, Pajes coming on. He's got it. 1 down.
I'm not saying they do, but with the way they're squaring up the ball right now, it's almost like they know what's coming. They seem very confident at the plate.
Arenado now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1 and 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fastball right back to the mound. Slinging it to first in time. And now Agustin Ramirez.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Got him. Out number 3. Back in New York, top of inning number 7, Chase Maidron steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a foul straight back. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's outside.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact.
Cole Winn on to pitch here.
We all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That misses. Ball 1. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one is inside.
Ball 2.
Tap foul at the plate. Off the mark there. And now 3-1. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And next for Chicago, Luis Torrens making a move at first. Here's the White Sox pinch runner, Justin Crawford, getting some more speed on the bases. Ground ball left side. And it goes just foul. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
My draw. The lead runner out at second. Crawford at first with no outs. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ground ball right side, could be two. Over to Castro for one. On to first, double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
DeLuca, the next to hit, takes ball one. Two down, go ahead run in scoring position.
Nope, inside, ball two.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
2-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Back here in New York, set for the last half of the seventh. Dylan Cruz stepping in now for the Yanks. White Sox going with a new arm, Jordan Leisure. Bunting, and it's in the air. One up, one down. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
That one lifted to left. And there's two down. Back to the top of the order. Now it's going to be Lenny and Sosa. 3 for 3. He's come up with 3 doubles. Not close with that one. Ball one.
Doubled up on the slider away. Two-seamer here. Let's watch and see.
Swings through that one for strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Back for more from the Bronx. We're at the top of the 8th. Colson Montgomery. Tim Herron comes on now.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Bobby Witt Jr., the next to hit. And a big swing and a miss. All tied up, and we're at the top of the eighth. Out towards right center field. Judge on his way over. 2 down. And now the DH, Munetaka Murakami.
Munetaka Murakami.
Murakami checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go. 2 down, nobody on. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And now it's even 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Cut on and miss. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. On to the bottom of the eighth. Aaron Judge getting ready to hit.
Ball, that's low.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
That one misses, and that's ball two. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Next for the Yankees, the left fielder, number
Here's the left
22,
fielder, Juan Soto. 3 strikeouts. Ready, he's over. New pitcher for the White Sox, Brooks Raley.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me. He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
That's to third. Montgomery throws to first in time. Pete Alonso stepping in now for the Yankees. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And that one finds its way through. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Everything came together for him. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
This is Willie Castro. In the air to left center. DeLuca on the move. And the inning is over. Back at Yankee Stadium. All set to start the ninth in this one. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the White Sox. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. And the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next to hit, Jonathan Aranda. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it, but no advance. That's ball one. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Castro to second, over to Alonso, double play. Base is empty after the double play. Chase Maidron will hit next. One for three. Time called.
We got time.
Smoked on the ground a second. Toss to Alonso, and that's the inning. Bottom nine, and they've got a chance at a walk-off in this tie game. And stepping in for the Yankees, Nolan Arenado.
Ball one. Ball two.
Next offering is downstairs.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk. That last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Substitution being made at first. On to run for the Yankees, Tyler Tolbert. A little more speed on the base paths now as he's the potential winning run. Here comes the... Closer here in the ninth, Taylor Clark. The Yankees going with a pinch hitter, J.P. Crawford. The winning run on base for him. Look out. That fastball drilled him. First and second, no outs. Dylan Cruz. Stepping in, the Yankees going with a pinch hitter, Oswaldo Cabrera. He comes up with a chance to walk it off. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. So up next for New York, Edgar Carroll. The corners are in, middle infield playing back for the double play. Hit in the air, left field. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Back in the Bronx, on to extra innings. Justin Crawford steps to the plate for the White Sox. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Phil Maton.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Rafael Marchand in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Just missed.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Go ahead run on base. Johnny DeLuca now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings and misses. And that is strike one. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Runner around third. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now, Colson Montgomery. This to center field. Castro coming on. Makes the catch. Inning over. Back in New York. On to the bottom of the 10th. Lenny Sosa stepping in now for the Yankees. That's a little high. And that is ball one. That one ripped but foul. Man at second. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Here comes Aaron Judge. This guy with light tower power. That one found hard the other way. Hammered on the line, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. That gets by him. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Yankees walk it off in extra innings. Pull the ball, hop in.